Okay. People on the forums are talking about, why are people so reluctant to use Ventrilo to raid? Okay, so here's my opinion. I'm just gonna give my opinion on people that don't want to use Ventrilo to raid. My opinion is, if you're trying to do an RBG or a raid, no matter what kind of raid it is, if it's an achievement run, you're gonna want Vent. If it's just like a fucking transmog run through ICC, you don't need Vent for that. If someone's requiring Vent, why? You don't need it. But if you're doing an achievement run, you need Vent. Because, believe it or not, World of Warcraft is a game that takes a modicum of communication and skill to operate. That much. Okay, that much. And so, Ventrilo, if you don't know what it is, I'm amazed. But Ventrilo, what it does is it allows you to talk to people via a voice over IP type scenario. So, well, it might not be that. Please don't flame me if it's not, but that sounds pretty smart to me. And so what you do, like what I do, I press Control, say something, hey, it's set, I don't have to fucking sit here and type away on my keyboard. Yeah, it's a standard keyboard. I don't have an enhancer or fucking anything else. So, the thread has a lot of different personalities in there. One of my favorite personalities is this guy called Zaxan. He's probably the best hunter south of the equator, meaning he's Brazilian. And it's really funny, and I'm not racist. Let me just say this right now. I'm not racist at all, okay? But every Brazilian person I've seen play this game, they fucking suck, and they spam ja 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 lol, lowercase x, uppercase d, that's all they do. League of Legends, it's a fucking nightmare. Okay, they always pick Katarina, they got 250 latency, and they take 5 minutes to load. Fucking hate Brazilian gamers sometimes. I've never met a good one. If you know a good one, please direct me to one. And I'm not talking someone who has, like, Brazilian traits or their family's Brazilian. I'm talking someone that lives in Brazil and are good at gaming. If you know someone, please notify me, but you probably don't. This Zaxan guy, let me pull up his armory for you. He's one of a kind. He believes that if you are not good enough to raid without Ventrilo, you don't deserve to raid with him. So, let me just give you a brief overview of this amazing hunter. This hunter has full cleared LFR DS once. This amazing player has full cleared Bogishan Vaults multiple times. Same with Heart of Fear and Trace of Endless Springs. Now, you might be like, well, Simplify, Cruella, that's pretty cool, but you know, no one really gives two shits about LFR. What about his actual progression? Well, there's none. Literally, this guy has no experience with, like, actual raiding. Now, he's done ICC, but he hasn't done ICC. He didn't do it at level 80. He did it when it was fucking him at level 85 or 90, fucking blowing right through it. It's not even that hard to do. He's saying just all the time, oh, if you use Vent, you aren't good at raiding. If you use add-ons, you're not good at raiding. No. What that's basically like, I'm going to give you an example. It's like saying, and I got this from the forums, it's like saying that the U.S. Special Forces aren't good at what they do because they use communication. You see what I mean? To succeed in anything that requires, you know, coordination, you will want vocal communication. You can't not talk to people and be good at this game. Now, of course, there's going to be... let me rephrase it. You can't not have communication with people and be good at this game. And by that, what I mean is there's people that, you know, don't talk and are still decent at the game. But if you're going to be in any in-game raiding guild, you are going to need a mic. You will need to be able to talk to people. People that have social anxiety or people that fucking tear up and sweat like Tim and Eric's shit, you know, and like sweating all over their body. Just they have buckets below them to collect the sweat protruding from their pores because of their social anxiety. Those people don't get in raiding guilds. They don't. Now, of course, they can get over it and then get into it. They can do that. But people that constantly keep that and are scared to talk to people will never succeed at this game. Ever. Let me tell you, you probably already know this, but I'm pretty comfortable with talking to people. And I've been in a pretty good guild, and I've even led a guild, and I was even in an uprising, but that doesn't count because that's not a good guild, it's a shitty guild. You need to be able to talk to people, because one of the most important things in any guild is like a job, and you'll be like, oh, it's not supposed to be a job. Well, fuck it, it is. If you want to get in a guild, this happens. An interview. And it's not like an interview where they sit you down and are like asking you about your work experience. They're basically asking about your raid experience and all that, okay? It's like a job application in a World of Warcraft form. You need to be able to talk. You can't go to a job application in the real world and sit there like this. You can't do that, okay? You can't. You need to talk to people if you want to be successful in the real world. Now, you can, have a job at home repairing computers on stuff, and you never have to talk to anyone. You can order groceries online and have them delivered to your house and make a very small talk while sweating to the guy that's delivering them. I don't know. You can do that if you want to. But I guarantee you, that's maybe 0.1% of the whole world's population that try to go that far to not talk to people. Communication is a vital part of life, and that extends into the gaming world. If you are going to raid, you need to talk to people. If you're doing old content, not really. You don't see people jumping in vent to do molten core. No, it's face roll. 35% nerf DS is face roll. You don't really need it. You don't even need it anymore. But if you're doing achievement runs or progression rating or anything that requires a little bit of thought to do, you need Ventrilo. End of story. You will never kill a progression boss without some form of communication in voice form. You won't. And I will give you $500 if you show me a guild that has killed a progression boss with no nerfs. None of this 35% nerf shit. No nerfs. In-game raiding guild that has been able to kill a progression boss without once using vocal communication. You know why you won't find that? Because guilds that try to do that, if they exist, never get far. Okay? You don't see guilds that don't communicate with each other vocally get far. They're those people that are fucking stuck on Elegon and they get excited that he's being nerfed so that they can kill him. No. If you get excited about nerfs, not gonna get into that video for another time. But fuck you if you get excited for nerfs. The thing is, this Zaxan character is amazing. He's a Beast Mastery Hunter, guildless, but he's got his legendary. He has reforged, he's gemmed full mastery and then reforged out of mastery. Whatever, kid. Basically, what I want to say is, why do people sometimes avoid Ventrilo? It's because they're nervous, or oh, they're gonna laugh at me because my voice is weird, or they're not gonna like my accent, or I'm a girl, I can't do that. Lol, boy's trying to date me. I'm taken. LOL, cutie pie. That pisses me off. No. For the people that think that Ventrilo takes all the skill out of raiding, I want you to try, like, raiding. Raiding, not LFR. LFR is not raiding. I don't care what you say, LFR is not raiding. I want you to try progression rating if you can get into a goddamn guild to begin with. Or a pug. I mean, you're gemming full mastery and then reforging out of it, so you're probably not going to get in a pug. But I want you to try rating without communication. And I want you to tell me how it goes, because I'm really interested and I want to see it. Thank you. This has been Simplify and Cruella. Whoever you want. Personally, I like Simplify, so I'm going to be saying that from now on.